Let's say you want to send a virtual message to your friends. For example, a virtual guide who will show them the way to the conference you attend. Can you do it now? You can send a point on the map. Or just your address. But the virtual guide? No way. None of the messengers support virtual reality messaging. Well, we thought, can we create a new type of messenger? That is, you open a mobile application, choose a 3D model with animation, decide where to send it, who to notify, and finally press Publish button. Your virtual guide immediately appears at the point in the world that you have chosen. And the recipients of the message can see it if they come closer. With this concept in mind, we started working on a prototype of a mobile application, which we call MessengAR. And in this review we will tell about it. First, we had to decide on what to include in the prototype so we can prove that the project is a viable concept. After a month of research and discussions, we decided that the prototype must have a virtual scene editor and a geo-coordinate messaging system, which should be sufficient to prove the concept.
With the virtual scene editor, the user should be able to arrange various elements and save a scene. In prototyping, we tested several cross-platform AR technologies, including Unity and Viro React. To keep the prototype as fast and power-efficient as possible, we choose Viro React due to its native back-end integration with Google's ARKit and Apple's AR Core. We experimented with simple 3D models. Then we tried 3D models with animation. And the last were virtual portals and 360 videos. At the end we built a UI system that is capable of letting users choose, arrange, and save 3D models into a scene with simple finger gestures and menu selectors. In the future, the editor will support user files. This will require us to take various factors into account, including file size and format, number of polygons, model positioning in the space during creation and on the recipient's device. Additionally, potential users and social media professionals have advised us to make the creation of virtual scenes easier. Because augmented reality requires us to work with complex 3D models, our users wanted some organized templates that would simplify the scene creation process. During production, this will become a main focus.
Imagine this scenario. Two parents want their 5-year-old daughter to drop her tablet and go for a walk. The girl refuses to budge. What can the parents do? They open the MessengAR app and find a template that will make her day. They select the leprechaun template, select a location in a nearby park, then hit the send button. When the girl gets the message, she quickly forgets about the game. She now wants to meet the leprechaun that is hiding in the park. She asks her parents to go on a walk. As soon as the family reaches the park, the little girl scans the perimeter for the virtual leprechaun. She quickly finds him and discovers that he is hungry. She gives him some virtual food, and he leaves her a golden coin. Everyone in this scenario is now happy. And the good news? We tested the technology and it worked.
Welcome to the demo of the MessengAR augmented reality application. This is the profile screen displaying the user's information and settings. This is the contact screen displaying all the user's contacts. Here the users can do things such as send friend requests or search for existing contacts. We can start conversations with other users that have already accepted our friend request. Here we're sending a message to Jordan. When the message is being sent, it will create a push notification on the recipient's device. On the scene screen, the user can see all scenes created from themselves and also scenes received from others. As well as that, they can also create a new augmented reality scene. When creating a new scene, the user can add things such as 3D objects. When they create these 3D objects, they can reposition them, scale them, and rotate them to how they like. Once finished with creating their scene, they can add a name and publish it. When publishing a scene, the user is able to select their current location, or they can select any location around the world. In this case, we just choose our current location. After publishing a scene, the user can add tags, edit scene settings, or share it with friends. The user can see their new scene on the scene screen as well as on the scanning tab. The Scanning tab contains a map view which displays the scenes around the world in forms of clusters for easy viewability. Here, the user can select a scene that is farther than 100 meters away and get directions to it. Once within range, they can open it. Also, users can choose to filter scenes by tags to find scenes of specific genres. The Scanning tab also contains an augmented reality view that allows the user to see scenes around them in augmented reality space. How this works is they see icons for each scene with relative distance, and once they're close enough to the scene, they're prompted to open it by tapping on it. Once open, the user can view the scene, and they may like or comment on the scene.
We set up an account login system so users can identify each other and themselves. This system should allow our users to easily sign in with a third-party application, register an account through the app, uniquely identify another user, and modify their account settings. All of these functions were implemented in the prototype. We want our users to share content with their friends, find and add friends, notify their friends when they have published a scene, and contact their friends via general messages. Results? Users of MessengAR can search and find their friends. This will create a conversation collection between these two users. All conversations are saved and delivered in real time with push notifications. Messages can support deep links and links to scenes, allowing our users to easily share their AR content in app and across other supported media. Without filters, most of what you see will be irrelevant and out of context. We only want to see messages published by people in our social circle. During the prototyping process, we created a system that allows a user to easily assign tags to a message and filter messages by tags. You can also choose to make your scene public or private, keeping some scenes closed from prying eyes.
The work on the prototype helped us understand the data and metrics that we will be working with. In the admin panel prototype, we have systematized blocks that will contain user information, regions where the messenger is used, user support service, and the knowledge base.
We originally planned to start production of MessengAR immediately after the prototype was completed. However, over the past year, the situation has changed dramatically. It became clear that augmented reality glasses would not appear for another year or two. Few AR industry leaders went bankrupt. 5G networks implementation is rather slow. And the world market itself has changed a lot due to the pandemic. Therefore, we believe that it would make more sense to wait until the situation becomes more favorable and then start production. The development of the prototype was generally successful, and we proved that you can create a message with augmented reality technology and send them via geo-coordinates. We studied augmented reality technologies and tools for working with it. Therefore, we expect that once the market stabilizes, we can start production of the MessengAR app and to optimize it for both mobile devices and glasses for augmented reality. Thank you for your attention and support.